Good morning, America. October 14, 2023. You can't look directly at it, but right now there's an eclipse in effect. Yes, indeed. Now don't look directly at it, even if you're looking at this camera. I'm not looking at it directly because you can shrivel your nipples or one of your testicles can fall off. I believe that's what I'm told, but I'm not sure. A couple of tourists there filming. Be careful. If you can miss it, don't. The eclipse. Oh, there it is. I'm not looking at it, but you can see it. I can't see it because I'm not looking. I'm hiding behind it. There it is. Do you know every time there's an eclipse, an angel gets his wings? Did you know that? Yeah, you didn't, did you? I did. Some interesting stories about angels in the Bible. I mean, heavy. I mean, I don't want to repeat them right now, but it was like Lot and his wife and his whole, what shall I say, experience with angels was somewhat bizarre. You want to read about it? Lot says to the crowd outside, you've got angels in there, bring them out here so we shall know them. Well, what know meant back then in those days was not what you think. It was like the town, by the way, was out of control. People were out of control. The whole time, people were hedonists, you know, just bizarre. They would take and do whatever they wanted. There was no law. There was a law of the wealthy, and you hid behind a wall, you could get away with it. But the townspeople were reckless, dangerous, murderous, and awful people. And that's when God said, well, look here, Sodom and Gomorrah, take a look at this. And he threw down his spears. He watered heaven with their tears. And Lot said to them, oh, don't take these angels. Take my wife. Take my daughter. Go ahead. But don't touch the angels. Well, what happened was, the story goes that some angels appeared in town. They were the most beautiful. Oh, they were so beautiful. Their eyes were shining and they were delicate and they were like flowers. And Lot said, well, come into my house and I'll protect you here and you can stay here. And when the townspeople heard about it, they got drunk and they came around to the house and they said, hey, bring those angels out here. We want to know them. Well, what they were talking about was knowing someone meant taking them and literally having your way with them. And what the interpretation for a lot of people is that these people weren't really angels at all. They were just very, very delicate gay people. And they were not from that region, but they were so fair and so beautiful looking that they well, they were evidently homosexuals. And the people had never seen that, so they'd never seen anyone walking so delicately and talking so gently and looking so beautiful. So they just literally wanted to rape them. It didn't matter. Lot said, oh, look here, take my wife. She's just a woman. That's to take my daughter. They're just women. And no peerage then. Women were considered chattel and no rights. The man law was law. And still like that in some southern communities and some religions. It's like the man is the man and the woman will obey the man. Well, that was in the old days. Oh my God. That's the way it was. And there's the eclipse, and it's done, and it's over. I see you look at it through a piece of paper. I see you put a pinhole in a piece of paper, and you can see it that way. I never thought of it that way. Well, why don't I do this? Well, I don't know. It's too late to do that, but you can. They're looking at it through a pinhole in the paper. It doesn't affect your eyes. And so she's taking a picture. I should have thought of that, but I didn't. And there you have it. Al Graham for the KPXC Radio, the only nuclear-powered radio station on God's green earth. And I thank you.